Intellectual Property Rights, IPR, Vertical Bar Unit 1. IPR criticism restricts access to knowledge and information. Point: some critics argue that intellectual property rights can limit access to important knowledge and information, particularly in fields like medicine and technology. Point: this can have negative consequences for public health, education, and scientific progress. Point: example: the high cost of patented drugs can make them inaccessible to people who need them, while restrictive licensing agreements can prevent researchers from sharing important data and discoveries. Inhibits innovation and creativity. Point: some critics argue that the strict enforcement of intellectual property rights can discourage innovation and creativity, particularly in fields that rely heavily on collaboration and the sharing of ideas. Point: this can lead to a lack of progress and innovation, as well as missed opportunities for new discoveries and breakthroughs. Point: example: the patenting of software algorithms and basic scientific research findings can limit their availability for use by others, stifling innovation and slowing progress in these fields. Unfairly benefits corporations and the wealthy. Point: some critics argue that intellectual property rights disproportionately benefit large corporations and the wealthy, who are better able to afford the costs of patenting and licensing. Point: this can create a system where the benefits of innovation are concentrated among a small group of individuals and companies, while others are left out. Point: example: small inventors and entrepreneurs may struggle to compete with large corporations that have the resources to aggressively protect their intellectual property rights, limiting their ability to innovate and grow. Can stifle free speech and creativity. Point: some critics argue that the strict enforcement of intellectual property rights can limit free speech and creativity by preventing individuals from expressing themselves and using existing works to create new ones. Point: this can have a negative impact on the development of culture and the arts. Point: example: the strict enforcement of copyright law has led to cases where artists and musicians have been sued for sampling or parodying existing works, limiting their ability to express themselves and create new art. Can lead to legal disputes and waste resources. Point: some critics argue that the complex and often unclear nature of intellectual property law can lead to expensive and time-consuming legal disputes. Point: this can divert resources away from innovation and creativity, and can have negative economic and social consequences. Point: example: patent disputes between companies can result in costly and protracted legal battles, taking away resources from innovation and research. In conclusion, while intellectual property rights can provide important benefits, such as encouraging innovation and protecting creators, they are not without their criticisms. By limiting access to knowledge and information, inhibiting innovation and creativity, unfairly benefiting corporations and the wealthy, stifling free speech and creativity, and leading to legal disputes, intellectual property rights can have negative consequences. As such, it is important to carefully consider these criticisms and work towards a system that balances the interests of creators, consumers, and society as a whole.